power user. And it even goes deeper into her design. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that she's like a bad guy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys think that she is on the bad side? Or is she like somebody who could be redeemed and good? Because that goes into the character design as well. Just let me know. Y'all take a guess. Is she a bad character or a good character? Just based off her design. Anti-hero. That's a good guess. And probably, honestly, is. Because I know for a fact that her family's not gonna fuck with Hakeem's family. But this is pretty much Hakeem's love interest at one point in the story. If I give that whole family an arc, so you can, if you've been in the streams long enough, you kind of know the story behind Hakeem. But because she looks like Hakeem, she is good. I can say that for the most part. She is like an anti-hero for sure. Yeah, she's an anti-hero. Might even be deeper than that. But I know I just want these family of people to have this hairstyle. So I messed around with it. I might change it, to be honest, to make it like different, but the inspiration is Dr. Voodoo, or a nigga from Marvel who's a voodoo master. Y'all remember her? I think it's Dr. Voodoo. Because I know he has white streaks in his locks. So I was just like, what if there's a whole family of people like him? That's kind of where I got the white thing. Also, here's an idea I've been messing around with too, is that like they're all So is this a whole family, bunch of women demon hunters, and it's like doppelgangers who look like the main cast? No. So it's a whole family of demon hunters. There's a whole family of demon hunters that look the same because just purely off the design, character design. They only look like Tara, Hakeem, and all that. But here's something I might play around with. If you know the story of Frankenstein, I was gonna say that these characters could be doppelgangers, you know what I'm saying? And like could be like just built different or like made humans. You know what I'm saying? Like they're humans that were made by like a doctor or whatever. That's something I can mess around with too. To look like Hakeem and Tara and their whole crew. To kind of like maybe they got their DNA and then these guys are just like they all have the same hair. That would be crazy. That's something that I might actually do. Because if they're all like made humans, they're all pretty much like homunculi like Frankenstein was. You know? You know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe because I wanted to have Frankenstein characters, and I'm just like, that's kind of, if you know Lady Frankenstein, she has that thing in her hair, that white streak in her hair, and I can just make all these characters that were made by a scientist, and the scientist was trying to capture their image. Low-key, it'll be funny since they have similar traits with Hakeem and them. Yeah. I just haven't done one for Devontae. And I probably won't because there's story reasons why they probably couldn't even get his DNA. So he'll probably be the only one without that type of doppelganger. Man, I like this breakcore mix. Let's take a break real quick. One commercial break. But I'm not like leaving. Just want to do a talking break because, yeah, just because. Matter of fact, I need to get a physical copy of Radiant Lotus Volume 1 from you, bro. So let me know how I can like Cash App you or Zelle you or Venmo so I can pay for one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that comic book because that's what I was about to talk about. And I didn't want to seem facetious or like a liar or asshole. But yeah, I definitely need to cop one so I can support, you know what I'm saying? Need a physical copy. So let me know how I can get one. I can send you my address. You can send it to me. Okay, link in the bio. Okay, for sure. I'm about to check that out. And cop me one. Cause I copped two, I think volume 1 and 2 from my homie. Well, no, I'm about to cop one from my homie Six Dragon. Shout out to Six Dragon. Make sure y'all check out Kepler the Observer. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, Kepler the Observer. Nah, I mean, it's not. It's just I feel bad because I'm just like, man, I copped the homie. I'm about to cop from the homie, and I just like literally met him recently. So I'm just like, you know, I known you for a long time and I haven't copped one. Like, I'm doing you a disservice. So I'm finna cop one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna study it too. I'm gonna study it too, because I'm gonna figure out how that's gonna help me make my volume 1. And that's why I wanted to bring that up, because I actually have two copies right. I actually have two. I think this is volume 1 and 2 of Seventh Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all cop this shit. Make sure y'all look into Seventh Kingdom. This is part 1 and part 2. I think this volume 1, part 1 and 2. And I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've read it before. But I'm waiting until I start my volume 1 and my part or my chapter 1 or chapter 0, so I can study it. And I'm gonna do something a little special where I record myself reading this and pretty much show y'all the process of how like these influential manga helped me create my chapter 1. So when chapter 1 coming out soon, you know what I'm saying, for me. But while you can, yeah, this is volume 1. Yeah, so this is volume 1, part 1 and 2. Make sure y'all check out Seventh Kingdom. If you guys haven't heard of it already, make sure y'all check that out. Special shout out to Robbie. Definitely someone I admire as a mangaka and an author. She gave me a shout out on Threads, so I figured I'd do the same in the video. So make sure y'all check it out. He said, it's also, I use POD service, Amazon. Okay, Ingram, which is one on the left. If you want chapter on the right, but the art is where you chapter. Oh, no problem, bro. I'm gonna be using it to study, to be honest, because I'm gonna do that for Seventh Kingdom, Naruto, Your Shit, and Kepler the Observer. All 4 of those I'm gonna be reading and see what type of influences I can gain from reading my peers, you know what I'm saying? And like people I look up to. So it's gonna be a whole series that I'm gonna be doing, just letting y'all know for future references. But yeah, shout out to Robbie, shout out to Six Dragon, and shout out Art by Vaughn. All 3 of y'all, 1, massively support me, and 2, are heavily influential when it comes to like the creation of my own manga and the story directions that I'm taking. So shout out to y'all, for real. And that was not a paid promotion. I really did that with just from the bottom of my heart. That's how I feel. So make sure y'all check out Radiant Lotus Volume 1. Make sure y'all check out Kepler the Observer and Seventh Kingdom. These are all great stories that, you know, I really feel like she's next up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really dead ass feel like she got her foot in the door, and I just want to support any way I can. Also, again, I don't expect you to buy Volume 1 off rip since I don't have another volume. I do believe more people will buy Volume 1 out, but hey, that's just what I think. Nah, I feel it. I get what you're saying, but yeah, that's kind of like that's why I'm like looking at my rollout now too. So you're all good. Just speaking out about my series and stuff helps, to be honest. Oh, for sure. I'm gonna do both. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do both. That's easy. It's easy. It's easy work to do both. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this light on. It's easy. It's nothing. And I just want to have physical copies of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can put it on my wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I buy art from the art homies. You know what I'm saying? I got this shit from. Let me see. I got volume 1 of Tuskegee. I got chapter 1 of Tuskegee Airs. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but it's this dope ass Instagram artist I've been following for a while that does the art for that. He like draws like Storm and all that other shit. I'll get the name. I'll put the link in the bio. If I don't, I don't. But just know Tuskegee Airs is tough as fuck. All these volumes I'm gonna be reading when I start my chapter 1, so I can have like fresh and old influences from that. So yeah, I just wanted to shout them out. Yeah, shout out to Robbie, shout out to Six Dragon, shout out to Art by Vaughn. Their volumes are out right now. Make sure y'all fucking tap in.